Hello, my beautiful tarot tribe. Welcome to the channel, Enlighten Me Tarot. My name is Rebecca, and today we are here to do a love reading for all of the signs as we move through the week, starting out on May the 12th with a full moon in Scorpio. So this is really going to affect a lot of heart space energy for a lot of the signs out there, especially in love. This full moon takes place at 22 degrees of Scorpio. And this is all about transformation, death, and rebirth. And it definitely brings a sense of awakening to something new as well. The kicker to this is that it is completely opposite of Uranus and Taurus. Now, Uranus is the planet of chaos, unexpected surprises, and twists and sudden changes as well. And I'm looking here at my notes, so just so you know, this can also add to a love story, right? It can add such upheaval to a love story. So it's really interesting that I decided to do love readings this week because I'm really interested to see how this affects your sign as we move through this full moon series. We also have Saturn and Aries as well. Now, Aries is the god of war, yes, and Saturn is, not the planet. It helps support the planet of Jupiter, which is expansion. So big things happening there as well. And that's the extent of what I have astrologically. We don't have anything in retrograde, which is great, but that doesn't mean there's no, things are remaining the status quo, because they are not. Okay. So thank you so much for clicking on the channel. Remember, these are general readings. They cannot and will not resonate with everyone. Take what fits, leave what doesn't. I also do personal readings. If you would like a reading, you can open up that description box, email me in the description box below, and I will reach out to you. I do not have WhatsApp. I will never solicit readings. So if someone's reaching out to you, it is not me. Please be very cautious and aware. Also, lastly, I want to say thank you to everyone who joined me during our live reading this last week. We have another one coming up this week. And if you miss it this week, I hope you will join me in our next reading. Lives will take place on Wednesday. I'm going to be more consistent on that at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please join us. Get a question answered. Tap into our quick celebrity readings as well. So here we go. Let's move on to your reading. Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Let's dive into your love reading for May 2025. I have 4 decks here. We are going to start with activating the reading by pulling a card from the Moonology Oracle deck. We will pull 3 cards from this new beautiful love deck. It is called... what is it called? Okay. Shadow of Love Oracle cards. You can purchase this on Amazon if you like. Then we will pull the spread and we will clarify. Both of these are Cyril Marchetti decks, which I'm really diving into his work right now, purchasing every deck because the artistry is so intricate. All right, so let's get started with your Moonology card. My beautiful Cancers. All right. Now remember, we just had the full moon in Scorpio yesterday, which was the 12th of May, which is really going to be contributing to some hard endings, death and rebirth of some situations, Just want to remind you of that, and unexpected items may be occurring as well. Angel, spirits, and guides, clarity and guidance. What's the energy around my beautiful Cancers in regards to love during this period in May? What's the energy around my Cancers, please? Okay, that's it. All right, my Cancers. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon and Sagittarius. Looking at the bigger picture. Getting a higher perspective or larger perspective. This is really reminiscent of the Hangman's energy because you don't have all the information that you need yet. Okay, so let's pull from the Oracle. Angel, spirits, and guides, clarity and guidance for my beautiful Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the energy around the heart space, please? We have for, oh, there we go. We have for Cancers, please. Oh, okay. Right off the bat. Okay, we got 3 cards. Let's start with your first card. Laid to rest. Let go of lingering disputes and made peace together. Okay. Your next card. Crossing over. Bridge the gap between your hearts with trust. And then the last card we have turbulence. Heal unresolved conflicts with kindness, not anger. So what I really get from all 3 of these cards is it's time to move past hostile energies. It's time to move past distances that may be keeping you apart. It's time to move past unsaid communication. It's time to mend the situation, mend the heart, mend the distance. Okay, this is truly a time for mending. That's really what's screaming out to me right now for you, Cancer. All right, so let's dive into your spread. We're going to pull 3 cards for you, an overall energy, then 3 cards for your person, and an overall energy. Angels, spirits, and guides, clarity and guidance. What's the energy for my beautiful Cancers in the heart space? Thank you. 2 more, please. What do we see for the heart space? Overall energy. What do we see for Cancer's person, please? 2 more. 1 more. And the overall energy. Okay. All right, what are we seeing here for you, my Cancer? What is your overall energy? We have the 10 of Pentacles. Very nice energy. You're definitely looking for stability. You're looking for all of the pieces to the puzzle. What brings everything, what culminates everything together for you? It's a very grounded energy. You're looking for everything to create the happiness, the joy, the stability, the connection, trying to see what else. But this has been a very slow moving energy. I don't know if you can see it at the bottom. There's a turtle right here, which tells me it's taken a very long time to get to this place of prosperity. Now, prosperity does not only mean finance, but it can be abundance in a number of different areas. So where you've been looking for prosperity, you're searching for it, you're looking to gain it, That's your overall concern. Your next card is the Hermit, Virgo energy. So you have been solid, it's not solid, you've been in solitude, moving through a journey in your own right, right? Healing, introspection, bringing light to those dark shadow energies. Your next card is the Moon, Piscean energy. Seems to me you're not too clear yet on the path going forward, but you're using this energy as a guiding light. With the Moon card and the full moon that we just had yesterday, the light that you're looking for, the path you seek, I feel may come to sight. The next card is the Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness. So you're not sure how you're going to get there, but you want to get there. The Ten of Cups energy is emotional abundance. You've got financial prosperity abundance. You want emotional abundance. This is what you seek. This is what you yearn for. The question is, how do you get there? Okay. Now, your person's energy, overall energy, is the Seven of Pentacles. They have been pruning their garden. They have been doing what it is they need to do in order to keep moving. They are being patient. There's a sense of patiently waiting, but I don't feel like they're going to wait forever or for much longer. Let's just say that, due to the moon in Scorpio that we just had yesterday. Your person's energy, Six of Pentacles. Yes, they feel this uneven sense of reciprocity. They feel as though they have put quite a bit of effort and they haven't received the same amount of effort in return. They actually feel as though you give your attention, your time, and your effort elsewhere. Okay. The next card, we have the Five of Wands. Yep. There's a lot of conflict. I feel some inner conflict with this person as well. It's almost as if the two of you went on your own separate journeys during this time. They may feel competition as well. And there she is, the Queen of Swords. Okay. This person is in a logical space, yes, but this person is also forthright with what they expect. You know, this is almost a card of, these are my expectations if you come forward. Come forward in truth, integrity, and honesty. Because we have nothing if that is not there. Okay. So let's see. I definitely feel you and your person are at a distance from each other. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck for the clarifiers. I feel like there is a sense of reconciliation here between the two of you. So let's find out. All right, my beautiful Cancers. Oh, you may be dealing with the Pisces. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles for my Cancers, please. Last card. Okay. For the Ten of Pentacles, Cancer, we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy, and we have the Seven of Cups. So I do feel that you're definitely at the point here where you're ready to go and get what it is you are seeking out of this connection with this person. You are making a conscious decision to circle back to this connection. However, with the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of confusion. You haven't quite worked out all the details, right, of how to get into this person's energy again in the 3D. You have a lot to offer. You have a lot to give, hence the 10 of Pentacles. But how do you get into this person's circle, this energy, right? The Knight of Wands and the Justice card. This has been a very in and out connection. Has a lot to do with a lot of passion as well. But you know that this go round, the tables must be balanced. There must be equal reciprocity. All right, let's clarify the Hermit energy. Yeah, while you've been on your journey, this person feels you have left them to give to others. Let's clarify the Hermit, please. Hermit. Last card, there you go. All right, clarifying the Hermit, we have the 3 of Swords, the Judgment card, and the 3 of Coins. It pained you tremendously. It broke your heart. But this was a judgment call that you had to make to go and find or do this introspection that needed to be done. With the 3 of Pentacles here, you are now ready, right, to create the foundation that is needed to move forward. Yeah, you realize with the 4 of Cups, this was a huge opportunity that you passed up on, or that you avoided with the 7 of Swords below that. And it truly broke hearts, right? Let's clarify the Moon here, which is your next card. Clarify the Moon, please, for my Cancers. Clarify the Moon. Please remember, this may not resonate with everyone. Don't try to make it fit. If it's not your story, check out your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus sign. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the King of Swords, clarifying the Moon. So it's not clear to you, but you're coming up with a plan. You're coming up with a strategy with this King of Swords energy. And you want very much a passionate, brand new beginning. You may reach out via communication. Something may come through suddenly. And you may just do something very spontaneously to get what it is you seek. With the Page of Swords energy, I feel as though you've been keeping an eye on this person or informed regarding this person. And there's the 10 of Cups again. You've got this twice. You know this person is your comfort zone. They are your happy place. But with the 5 of Coins energy, someone got kicked out of this circle. And it's not going to be easy. There's the Ace of Coins to come back in and make a huge offer. All right, let's clarify the 10 of Cups. Clarify the 10 of Cups. So you have your work cut out for you, Cancer. But if this is something that you truly seek, truly wish to attain, it is possible. Clarify the 10 of Cups, please. Wow. Wow, we have the Hermit, the 4 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Yes, you realize you had to leave this behind to go on your own shadow journey. But you're ready to come home. Your work is done. You're ready to create the comfort and the space that is needed to go forward in a healthy union with this person. So I see a lot of yearning here. There's the 8 of Wands. This is all about communication. So if this is what you desire with the Page of Wands, it can start with a very small communication, but I really do feel that there would be a response from this person, okay? All right, let's move into your person's energy. Okay, last shuffle. Moving into your person's energy. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles for my Cancer's person. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles for Cancer's person, please. Oh, can't take all of those because too many fell. Last card, please, for Cancer's person. All right. Whoop. Okay, the cards keep wanting to fall. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Three of Cups and the Eight of Swords. You two are kind of mirroring each other in the headspace. They too want reconciliation. They too want the stability and the balance that they had before. And the Eight of Swords, they are very much trapped in their head as well on how to attain this, how to achieve this. Though they are putting effort into planting their seeds, and they are going to go forward in whatever capacity they have to, but there is a yearning for that balance that they previously had. Yeah, there's the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands. A lot of this has been tarnished by ego, right? Ego, someone not willing to give in, not wanting to make the first move. There's the Queen of Wands energy. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, let's clarify the Six of Pentacles for your person. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, because I'm getting the sense as though they believe that you went off to serve others and left them in the cold. Two more. Last card. Wow, the Six of Pentacles, there is that hangman energy. The bigger picture, right? This is the overall energy. Look at the bigger picture. And I feel like your person is definitely trying to do that. We have the Queen of Wands again and the Five of Cups. Though they're trying to look at the bigger picture of this person is definitely hurting with the Five of Cups energy. The Queen of Wands is not someone that shows defeat or shows that type of emotion very easily. However, like I said, they are really trying to take stock of what happened here, trying to really understand. And I feel like they're looking for an apology with the Page of Coins at the bottom of the deck. The Devil card, Capricorn energy. They realized there was some toxic energies or dark shadow energies that affected this connection and caused the distance or the disconnect with the Five of Pentacles after that. All right, let's clarify this Five of Wands energy. Clarify the Five of Wands for Cancer's person. Clarify the Five of Wands, please, for Cancer's person. Last card for the Five of Wands. Okay. Clearing the Five of Wands, we have the Moon card. And what was above the Five of Wands here? The Moon card. So not knowing how to move past the conflict, Then we have the Six of Pentacles. However, in this Six of Pentacles, the scales are balanced. Okay, so how do we move on to balance scales? How do we move on with the Justice card to equal reciprocity, give and take? How do we move past the conflict? Yep, there she is again, the Queen of Swords. Right there, your next card, Queen of Swords. There is going to have to be boundaries. There's going to have to be items put in place for this person to feel secure again. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please, for Cancer's person. What do we see? Two more for the Queen of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, which is the Faith card in this deck, and we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, this person is not going to just dive in completely to the offer that's being made. They are going to hold back. They're going to use their discernment as to what path they should take, and they're going to lean on their divine knowledge, their esoteric energies, or their intuition as well, because they want to know what is being put forward in front of them as someone who is truly coming from the heart. All right. Hidden energies, we have the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this, you know, I definitely feel someone stepped away from the connection. And though they stepped away, they never stopped checking in on the other person, although the other person didn't know that. And there you are, King of Cups, Cancer. I feel like this is your energy, followed by the Eight of Cups. So I feel it was truly you who stepped away, who stood your ground and said, I have to move away. I have to do what I need to do. But with the Emperor card and the Eight of Wands, now you're taking charge. You are returning and you're sending that signal of communication. Wow. With a small token of interest or an apology of some sort. Woo, there you have it, my Cancers. Very interesting reading. I do feel a lot of mending, healing needs to take place here, but it's up to you on how you charge ahead. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me any comments below. If you're not part of the Tarot Tribe, hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. It has been my pleasure, and we'll chat again real soon. Bye for now.